Hey guys, I am on my way down the road, like I always am when I talk to you. And I don't have a lot to say, but yet I do, those kind of things. I was reading back on some things today from last year, I guess, or not last year, but from the past. From memories on Facebook, say it late. And in that, it mentioned several people that were there for me, and it just really blessed my heart. I was in the hospital in the ER a few years ago last night, and it was when I was still dying from lung disease, when it was actually not long after I was first diagnosed. And so it's still kind of creepy, and I still, when things got bad, I went to the hospital, and things got bad a couple times that year in December. But the one that happened however many years ago last night, I think it was 2015, I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. I posted it on my Facebook today. Anyway, there's people on there that, one, I don't see ever. If you guys know Marcel Walters, how about helping me find him? How about helping me talk to him? I don't know if I'm not getting a hold of him right, or if he just doesn't want to talk to me or whatever. Which, it's totally his right and everything. I'm just saying, if he's out there and he thinks I'm dissing him or something, I'm doing everything I can to contact him. So if you guys know Marcel, can you ask him to give me a call or something? Anyways, it was a shameless plug for me there. But I went to the ER and I was going alone. I had nobody to go with me, and it was bad. And I want to say, I don't remember what all the story was, but it was bad, and I was by myself, and I wasn't there just a little while, and here comes this quiet, well-mannered, kind, decent young man that I knew. I met him through other friends in the group and stuff, and I don't remember how old he was, but he was young. Old enough to drive, probably not old enough to drink. I'm not sure about that. Anyways, Marcel showed up, and it was so much better because I wasn't alone. I had been, and then I wasn't. So it was really cool. And then my son, Big Christian. You don't have to call him Big Christian, but anyway, my son Christian, who's older, he showed up with a couple people, and that was really cool. And so this whole time I'm there, I kind of had this fear on the way to the hospital that I'm going to the hospital to die, and I'm going to die all by myself. So I didn't always have I had a positive attitude the whole time I was dying, or supposedly, but I didn't always have the strength. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, things would get weird, and I'd be like, oh man, I'm not going to make it, That was kind of one of those nights, because I was really struggling. Anyways, so I had people in the hospital that sat with me. And then as I was leaving, I think I was in the parking lot, I got a phone call from Hunter and Hunter. You guys might know them as Stabby and Hunter. Buchanan and McDonald. Anyway, love those guys so much. And always have had great respect for them. And they've always shown me great respect. So it's kind of a two-way street, but it works out. Anyways, they called me while I was in the parking lot, and they were on their way there to the hospital, and they wanted to know if I was still there. And I said, well, actually, I'm leaving the hospital right now. And I didn't think they were going to, I thought I missed them, like I wasn't going to get to see them. And I want to say we met, they told me, they'd meet me at Taco Bell or whatever. Anyway, we went there, met with them. It was great. Felt really loved. It was, a lot of times during my illness, I didn't feel loved at all because people didn't communicate with me. I was lonely, and I was sick, and I needed people to encourage me, and a lot of times there was nobody. And even, just talking to someone about this, the people that you most expect to be there for you aren't. And the people that are the last person you'd think, they're the ones that are there for you. That's the way it was my whole illness. If I remember, I'm going to tell you the rest of that story. But anyway, that night was you know, I considered myself ready to die. I mean, I didn't know if I was gonna, but I had this, you know, I was really sick. I couldn't breathe, and nothing I did would make it better. So I had to go to the hospital. And while I was there, it still didn't get better right away, you know, and usually a rescue inhaler would make it better. And they had me do the whole 9 yards with the, you know, steam and all that stuff. But it didn't get better until a while. So it was scary, and I was by myself. But then some people showed up. And that's the way it was my whole illness. Is it'd be scary, I'd be alone, and I might be alone for weeks with nobody talking to me or caring enough to send me a message or whatever. And then all of a sudden there'd be an outpouring of love from certain people. And usually people I did not expect. Robbie Bloomquist, love him to death. Hope you're watching this, Robbie, because I want you to. But, you know, we were friends, but, you know, I didn't expect him to be, you know, compassionate and caring and stuff. Just because you have to know him, but he's you know, a tougher guy, and he used to sing in a band, one of those where you that kind of thing. I'm gonna take it on the road pretty soon because, you know, I'm really good at that. But I don't know. I never expected. I mean, I know he cares about me, you know, but I didn't expect him to show it. Anyways, I'm not putting him down at all. I was very fond of him. I just was shocked that he went out of his way and showed up at my house with like a care package, more or less, and with all my favorite stuff in it. And I was so moved because that morning I was really depressed. It was a Sunday morning. I was really down. Mom and Dad had gone to church, and I was recovering from my heart surgery, actually, and there was nobody, and I was really super alone. And I think I even put a message out on Facebook that was like, I cannot believe that nobody has come to visit me or even called or something like that. I mean, I was really frustrated, guys. I was dying, and I was dying alone. It was awful. But anyways, I wasn't trying to whine. It was my last ditch effort for anybody. Come on. Anyway, Robbie came to my house, and he brought a care package, which was amazing enough. And then he just sat and visited with me for, I don't know how long, but I mean, it wasn't a terrible long time, like hours, but I want to say it was over an hour. Anyway, it was all like just me and him, and that was really cool. I don't know if I've ever had just me and him time other than that time, and it was beautiful. I really, Robbie, if you're watching this, I got to tell you, buddy, I still am so appreciative of that. I've told that story a million times, and that really meant a lot to me, and I guess it always will. So, love you, buddy. Thank you so much for being who you are, and I miss you, and Merry Christmas and all that stuff. Anyway, the rest of you, I'm sending that private message to Robbie. The rest of you know that I said all this story to say that people need personal contact. Now, I personally, physically, I'm doing so much better. A lot of healing, a lot of miraculous things happened to bring me to the point that I am now. And I'm doing well, and I'm not at all trying to get people to feel sorry for me. I am saying this. This is a time of virus and lockdowns and fear and all this kind of stuff. And people are more alone now than they've ever been. And this is December. Christmas is in like 10 days or something like that. People get super lonely and depressed this time of year every year, let alone a year when we've been locked down half the summer or half the year, and people are losing their jobs and homes and whatever else. So there's a lot of people that are just lonely and sad. And I'm just encouraging you all to, you know, just a little phone call or a little visit or a little something that you can send to them. Everybody needs somebody sometimes, and there's no shame in getting something from somebody, and it's an amazing thing to reach out to people because you also will feel better about yourself. I mean, it's like the gift that keeps on giving. You give to somebody else to make them feel better, and then you feel better. And you don't give so you can feel better, but it's just a byproduct of giving is that you feel better, and you feel like I don't know, there's a sense of accomplishment, sense of love. It's wonderful. Anyway, said all that to say, I love you guys. If I don't talk to you before then, I'll see you probably this weekend. So, love you. Bye.